Throughout my 2 decades of accompanying seniors on their health journeys, I've realized that the most significant changes often don't come from complex methods, but from the small, conscious choices we make every day. I want to begin today's story with the image of Margaret, a 78-year-old patient of mine. She is a wonderful woman, always maintaining her optimism. But for months, she had been facing a persistent fatigue, a fog clouding her mind that she assumed was simply due to her age. But after we worked together to make one very small change to her diet, just a single change to her afternoon snack routine, she returned to my office and said with a radiant smile, "Doctor, I feel like someone has flicked my energy switch back on." What was that change? She had added one single nut to her daily routine. Welcome back to Healthy Steps Seniors. Margaret's story raises a very interesting question, one that I want to explore with you today. How can just one tiny nut a day become the key to your thyroid's energy, the organ that controls your body's entire metabolism? And are there other nuts that are also quietly holding the secrets to the health of our bones and our brains? Today, we won't just be talking about eating nuts in general. Together, we will discover the 4 smartest nuts and uncover the surprising scientific secrets behind their power. This isn't a forbidden list. This is a journey to arm you with knowledge so you can confidently turn familiar snacks into powerful allies for your health. Stay with me because this knowledge could change the way you see the small choices you make in your kitchen. And if this is your first time on our channel, I'm Dr. Christopher Wilson. Healthy Steps Seniors is where we honor our golden years together with reliable medical knowledge and heartfelt empathy. Please take a second to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos on our health journey. Now, let's discover our first champion together. Brazil nuts, the powerhouse for your thyroid. The single nut that helped Margaret flick her energy switch back on was a precious gem from the Amazon rainforest, the Brazil nut. Many people don't know that the thyroid, a small butterfly-shaped organ in your neck, is the energy control center for the entire body. It determines your metabolic rate, body temperature, and even the clarity of your mind. And to function effectively, this powerhouse needs a crucial trace mineral, selenium. In older adults, thyroid function can naturally decline, leading to feelings of fatigue, unexplained weight gain, and a low mood. This was exactly what Margaret was experiencing. And here's the amazing thing. Just one single Brazil nut can provide all the selenium your body needs for an entire day. It acts like a natural supplement, helping the thyroid produce its hormones effectively, thereby restoring energy from the root cause. Practical guidance and safety warning. After my advice, Margaret started the habit of eating one Brazil nut every morning, and after just a few weeks, she felt a remarkable difference. But here is the most important warning I want you to remember. Brazil nuts are potent. You should only eat 1 or at most 2 per day. Eating more can lead to selenium toxicity, causing symptoms like hair loss, brittle nails, or neurological problems. Remember, with Brazil nuts, less is more. 2. Walnuts, the brain's companion. Now, let's move on to a nut that looks like a miniature brain. And that's no coincidence. In my years of practice, I have witnessed many patients improve their mental clarity after adding walnuts to their diet. The secret of walnuts lies in their abundant plant-based omega-3s, ALA. This is an essential fat that our bodies cannot produce on their own. It is the primary building material for brain cell membranes, helping nerve signals to be transmitted quickly and accurately. As we get older, these connections can slow down, causing those moments of freezing up, difficulty finding words, or forgetting what we intended to do. Supplementing with omega-3s from walnuts is like providing our brains with the best materials to repair themselves and maintain their sharpness. Furthermore, the thin, brown, papery skin that surrounds the walnut kernel is packed with antioxidants, polyphenols. They have the ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, helping to fight inflammation at the nerve cell level, one of the root causes of cognitive decline. Practical guidance. A reasonable serving is about 7 to 9 walnut halves per day. You can eat them directly, sprinkle them on your morning oatmeal, or add them to your lunchtime salad. A little tip: don't peel off that papery skin because that's where many of the precious antioxidants are stored. 3. Almonds, the guardian for bones and heart. If walnuts are the brain's companion, then almonds are the dedicated guardians of our skeletal system and our heart. After 60, two of the biggest worries are osteoporosis and cardiovascular problems, and almonds offer a very smart dual solution. First, almonds are one of the few nuts that provide a unique combination of calcium and magnesium. We all know calcium is needed for bones, but many don't know that magnesium acts as a guide. It helps direct calcium to where it's needed most, the bones, instead of allowing it to deposit in the arteries, which can cause hardening. Second, almonds are rich in monounsaturated fats and vitamin E. The American Heart Association has recognized that this type of fat helps to lower bad cholesterol, LDL, and protect cardiovascular health. Vitamin E, in turn, acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting our cells from damage. Practical guidance. A small handful of about 15 to 20 nuts per day is an excellent serving. Prioritize choosing unsalted almonds to be kindest to your blood pressure. If you find almonds a bit hard to chew, try soaking them in water for a few hours. The nuts will soften, making them easier to eat and also easier to digest. 4. Pistachios, the bodyguard for your eyes and blood sugar. Finally, let's talk about a colorful and very interesting companion, the pistachio. I often tell my patients to think of pistachios as a two-in-one bodyguard, protecting two of our most precious assets in old age: clear vision and stable blood sugar. The distinctive green and purple hues of pistachios come from two very powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin. Scientific studies, published by reputable eye institutes, have shown that these two compounds accumulate in the macula of the eye, acting as a pair of natural sunglasses that help filter harmful blue light and slow down age-related macular degeneration. On the other hand, pistachios have a low glycemic index and are rich in fiber. This makes them an ideal snack. They help you feel full longer, provide a slow release of energy, and prevent sudden blood sugar spikes, a very important factor in protecting blood vessels from inflammation. Practical guidance. An interesting detail: the act of shelling each nut by hand naturally slows us down. This action turns snacking into a moment of mindfulness, giving the brain enough time to register the fullness signal and preventing overeating. A reasonable serving is about a small handful, equivalent to 40 to 50 nuts per day. So there we have it, our 4 champions. Each one has its own unique strength. But how do we incorporate them into our daily lives in the smartest way? Which one should I eat, and how should I eat it? In the next section, I will share with you the golden rules for enjoying nuts safely and effectively. These are the 4 principles I always share with my patients, helping them turn nuts into true companions for their health. Principle 1. Let the natural flavor speak. When you go to the supermarket, you'll see countless options: butter roasted, honey glazed, spicy salted nuts. They are very tempting. But I advise you, always prioritize the most natural options possible, unsalted and dry roasted without oil. Why is that? First, regarding sodium. Most of us already get too much sodium from other sources in our diet. Adding sodium from nuts can inadvertently place an extra burden on your blood pressure. Second, when nuts are roasted in oil at high temperatures, their healthy inherent fats can be altered, sometimes even creating harmful compounds. Trust me, the original flavor of a walnut, the nutty taste of an almond, is wonderful on its own. Let that natural flavor speak for itself. Principle 2. A handful is enough. Nuts are a concentrated source of nutrition. That means they are also very rich in energy. This is a good thing, but also something we need to be mindful of. It's very easy to sit in front of the TV and finish a whole large bag of nuts without realizing it. But eating too much can lead to unwanted weight gain. So how much is enough? A simple rule you can apply. A reasonable daily serving should be about the size of your own small handful, or about a quarter of a cup. That amount is just enough to provide you with all the wonderful benefits of healthy fats, protein, and micronutrients, without overloading you with calories. Remember, quality is more important than quantity. Principle 3. Variety is the melody of health. Would you enjoy listening to a piece of music with only one note repeated over and over? Certainly not. Our bodies are the same. Each type of nut has its own melody, its own unique strength. Walnuts for the brain, almonds for the bones, pistachios for the eyes, and Brazil nuts for the thyroid. So don't just eat one type of nut, create a symphony of nuts in your week. Today you might have a few walnuts, tomorrow a handful of almonds. Rotating and combining different types of nuts will help you receive the broadest and most comprehensive spectrum of nutrition. Principle 4. Always listen to your body and talk with your doctor. And this is the most important principle, the foundation of all health advice. Your body is unique. Always listen to it. If you feel indigestion after eating a certain type of nut, you might need to soak them before eating, or perhaps your body simply doesn't agree with it. And most importantly, view your doctor and pharmacist as your partners. If you have a history of nut allergies, be extremely cautious. If you have specific health issues like chronic kidney disease, controlling certain minerals like potassium or phosphorus is crucial. In that case, talking with your doctor or a dietitian about the right type and amount of nuts is mandatory. Being proactive and communicating with your healthcare team is the greatest way to show respect for your own health. So, we have journeyed together through the world of nuts. We've learned that there are no absolute superfoods or bad foods. Health comes from balanced, conscious, and wise choices. We've met our four champions: walnuts, the brain's companion; almonds, the guardian for bones and heart; pistachios, the bodyguard for your eyes; and Brazil nuts, the powerhouse for your thyroid. We've also learned the four golden rules: choose natural, control portions, eat a variety, and always listen to your body. Margaret's journey showed us that we don't need massive changes or revolutions in our diet. Sometimes, just by replacing one small, less than ideal habit, like a package of cookies in the afternoon, with a smarter choice, like a small handful of nuts, you are rewriting your own health story. Think of nuts as nutritious companions, small gifts from nature. Enjoy them with understanding and joy. And now, I want to hear from you. Which smart nut will you be adding to your menu this week? Perhaps one Brazil nut each morning, or a few walnuts sprinkled on your salad? Please share your choice with us in the comment section below. Every comment is a small commitment to better health, and also a source of inspiration for our entire Healthy Steps Seniors community. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, share it with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can continue to walk together on this journey of living a healthy and full life. Remember, you have all the wisdom you need to make the best choices for yourself.